Okay, this demonstration is to show Screencastify. Okay, this is a screen recording. The concept here is that we pre-record something, probably unfortunately at home. You can do this at work though, as long as you've got a microphone. And then learners can even watch it maybe during a lesson or before a lesson as a homework. But the advantage of this is they can go through at their own pace. So it should be able to install just by clicking that little icon. I'm having trouble with that, so in case you do, I will show you the long way around. So three blobbies down here, settings, okay, more tools, extensions. I can do that so quick because the learner can slow the speed back when they play it down or pause it. Down to the bottom here, get more extensions, okay, and now I can go through and install. So we type its name in, okay, Screencastify, preferably without the full stop. And then it's the top option here. So we just add it to Chrome. So this has been installed into Google Chrome, so you don't have a problem installing this at work or at home if you're using Google Chrome. So it's merely a piece of software that goes onto a piece of software, so there's no particular security issues. It's literally installed that quickly for me. And now this becomes my main control over here, so I can start recordings. I first need to link it to a Google account. You can store stuff locally. Google Drive, to be honest with you, is by far the easiest way. Now, what you need to bear in mind is, like now when it asks you to sign in, it's recording everything you're doing. So if something inappropriate turns up on your screen, you need to bear that in mind. So in my case, my personal email address is showing up on here, which you might not want. You might want to set yourself up, and you probably would, is like a teacher Gmail account. So that way you can sort of keep isolated from any learners. It's just an extension of safeguarding issues. For this demonstration, I'm just going to go into my personal one because I know it's been up and running on there. Okay, once you've signed in, it's going to ask you whether you want to save it and things like that. So I'm an educator. It's telling me I have nothing recorded, but now I've got this icon up here and I can record things through. So it's saying I've got nothing recorded. So shall we make a quick new recording? So up here, click on it once, it loads across. It wants permission to use my microphone, and that's so I can talk to you. If you want to put yourself in the corner of the screen, so you can be entertain your students by them seeing your face. Not particularly my thing, but you never know. Maybe one day that would be appropriate. And literally just click record desktop. It's going to ask now if you want to share it. Of course, I want to share it. You can do the application window or your entire screen. It depends what you're doing, to be honest with you. Almost all the time, just use the entire screen. Click share.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. It's warning us it's about to start. So you can quickly Alt-Tab to the screen that you want to do. You can record whatever it is that you want to do, moving your mouse around, whatever is exciting in that particular day. And then we can just quickly stop the recording. And that's where I'm now struggling. Let me try that again. Okay, so this is now showing me the recording back. So you can quickly Alt-Tab to the screen you want to do. You can record whatever it is you want to do. Mouse around, whatever it is. Okay, that's probably enough of that. If I can pause it. There are some issues with this that I've not quite sussed out yet. Just bear with me 1 second because I'm literally trying to learn this how to do it. So I can save it. I can either save it to disk. The best one is to import it as an MP4. That's going to mean time frame is all about how jumpy it is. You can normally get away with about 15. I'm going to leave this at 30 just to try it. Oh, it wants us to upgrade. But in any case, this will now be saved to our Google Drive. So here I can get a link. So I have now got a link if I was to paste that in. So just for example, just so you can see it's there, that is now a link. So I could use that on my learning box and I can then link to it. It is saved in my Google Drive and it is shared from the Google Drive. If I go back now to our screencast, it pops up here. So I can see it here. And I can then go into it. What I need to do is to learn how to rename it. I want to give it an appropriate name. And one of the problems I've found with this, I think it's probably a paid extra, is I can't pause this recording once I'm doing it. So hopefully by the time I do this demonstration, you'll be able to see that. Like I say, you can see the video here, and you can get the link to it from here. So then you can just share it out to different learners via the link, and there are a couple of sharing options. So here I can put it to YouTube. I can just keep it on the Google Drive. I've got a link to it on here. Sorry for me talking in the background. And I can change my privacy options, so either only I can see it, or I can keep it public, or just people with the URL is probably the most appropriate one. And that's about it. So thank you very much. I hope this is helpful. You can pause and record as much as you like.